The Benelli Nuovo Leoncino 125. That's the Italian name of the bike, actually. It was sold in the United States as the Cobra Scrambler 125. Apparently there was a demand for scramblers, and so the importers, Cosmopolitan Motors, the Weiss family, decided they would turn the Nuovo Leoncino 125 into a Cobra Scrambler. So we have this lovely little yellow bike, lovingly and painstakingly restored by the master, Claudio Catania of CFM Motorcycles, in Hatfield, Pennsylvania. I think it's Hatfield and Hatboro, which are both locations that Cosmopolitan Motors inhabited, are easily confused. I think they're about 20 or 30 miles from each other, having driven between the two myself. Anyway, enough of that. This is a lovely little yellow bike. Where to begin? Maybe I'll put this thing on close-up and we'll get close. This bike is largely comprised of new old stock parts, so it looks like it was made yesterday, which is kind of cool for a bike that was really made in 1966. Gleaming yellow paint, shining chrome, wonderful, cool bike. All sorts of fun things going on here. Let's do the close-up, and then we will. There we go. We can see the nice shiny chrome motor, the brand new carburetor, all redone, battery, Benelli, handlebar, throttle, wonderful. It's a motorcycle, guys, but it's fun. There's the Nuovo Leoncino toolbox. I haven't looked in there yet to see what might be in there. This bike was a wreck when I first got it. I never saw it in its dilapidated state because I wisely sent it off to Claudio. And be careful, friends, when you buy old motorcycles, because there can be so many, they're like Pandora's box. There can be so many terrible things lurking in them. And this bike had bent forks and bent shocks, and Claudio is a master at many things, and one of the things he's a master at is making old parts work when the new parts are unavailable. And so rather than get custom-made shock absorbers made for $1,000 or whatever, Claudio straightened the shocks, and they're working great. So far, so good. I wouldn't want to put two people on this bike, of course, but how could you with that tiny little cute Benelli seat? We've got all the little touches here. You've got the gas tank straps there in perfect condition. We've got the steering damper there. What does that say? Montgomery Ward. Well, we'll have to do something about that. Claudio was very, very good, and instead of taking the easy way out, which was to use a circular speedometer, which are there's a lot of those still laying around at Cosmo, he restored the thing to the point where we could continue to use the rectangular speedometer, which is much, much cooler. Don't ask me why, but it is. There's no question. There's something about it. And the speedometer works and the odometer works. Amazing. Now, the engine's just been redone. Look at that. So I'm going very, very easy on this bike. I am driving it very gingerly, I believe is the word. We're not going to beat on it for a while yet. Oh, hold on. We've got a telephone. Hold on. Okay, so we are back to the Leoncino. We've got new old stock Montgomery Ward rims. So I'm going to assume these chrome rims, brand new spokes, the wheels, we call them wheels, are brand new. The tires are reproductions of old Pirelli, so the tires are made in China. It's fine. I'd rather have new Chinese tires than 50-year-old Pirelli tires when I'm driving on the road, believe me. And they look great. They're fine. No other Chinese stuff on this bike. It's Italian. It's the real thing. Again, Claudio was able to raid the parts bin at Cosmopolitan Motors. And the nice part about collecting these little bikes, you can call them tiddlers or whatever, is that all the macho guys are raiding the Ducati parts and the six-cylinder Benellis and everything, but who gives a shit about little bikes like this, right? So guys like me have this whole little playground to themselves. Hold on. Okay, this is part 3 here. Maybe we'll get a little time here without getting interrupted, but we've pretty well covered this Leoncino here. with some interruptions. It's awfully sweet. It's a cool little bike. Definitely vintage bike kicks, you know. It's not a powerhouse, but it has a cool riding style and position. It's got the up and down shifter. It's a heel, literally a heel and toe deal. I'm calling it a seesaw shifter there. I doubt that's the industry word for it, but I like it. And so you can't really keep your foot on the foot peg and do the toe thing like a modern bike. You kind of stab it in the back with your heel and stab it in the front with the bottom of your foot, not the top. So there's no up and down. It's always down. But it's down on the heel or down on the toe, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you can figure it out. It's cool. Perfect condition. Brand new, it looks like. I've got a few of those in stock, too, in case I get carried away and break one. Little Safa Italian battery there. Excellent. Feed the magneto. Cute little, tiny little Benelli seat. I don't know if it's the right seat, but it's nice. It's brand new. It's got a little Benelli thing on there. Chrome luggage rack, which I have to explore. I actually figured out a way to wedge a cappuccino in there today and drove home from the cafe all the way here and only spilled a little coffee on the fender and the seat. I actually got the coffee home, which is cool. Let's see, what else? The Kickstarter needs a rubber, but I've got those in stock in Benelli's of the Southwest, my own personal stash. So we'll get that going soon. And I'll have to make a little Benelli logo there with the lion to replace that Montgomery Ward thing. Little details or whatever that make the bike. But how about that, huh? What a sweet bike, the Leoncino. I don't think I have to go through the whole starting the thing. It's identical to the other bikes. It starts up very quickly. It doesn't sound that much different than the other bikes, really. You've all seen those videos before, so there's no point in repeating myself any more than I already do. So anyway, the Leoncino, Nuovo Leoncino 125, otherwise known as the Cobra Scrambler. Someone said it's the only one in America. I don't know if that's true or not. If you have a Cobra Scrambler or a Nuovo Leoncino, please send me fan mail and we'll correspond. We'll be Leoncino buddies. That's it for now. www.mybenellis.com. Over and out.